Senior Moments, sponsored by the Empowering Seniors Group on News Talk KVNU, 102 FM and 610 AM.
Good morning and welcome to the Senior Moment Show. This is Bruce Lee. I'm here flying solo today. My co-host Sid Roeder is not with me. I'll miss her, but we'll soldier on. We do have some great guests with us here today, though. We've got some representatives from Reed's Pharmacy right here in wonderful Cache Valley. They're out in Hiram. We have Eric Stewart, who's an owner and a pharmacist out there, and Bryce Patton, who's marketing and sales extraordinaire. And welcome, guys.
Thanks. Appreciate it. It's good to be back.
Great to have you here, and great to talk about the great things you guys do out there. We'll get to talk to you here just a little bit more in just a second. Before we do that, since Sid is not here, it becomes my responsibility to talk to you a little bit about our sponsor, which is the Empowering Seniors Group. The Empowering Seniors Group was formed to get this type of information out to people like you. We want the community to be aware of the professional services that are there, and we wanted to do it in a way that did not solicit people to where they felt like they had to do something about it. They could just hear about it, and that's what we're trying to do. So we appreciate the sponsors that are professionals that help us to do that and get that information out. And actually, Reed's Pharmacy is one of the sponsors, so we appreciate them for that. If you want to learn more about our group, you can email us at empoweringseniorcv, the CV's for Cache Valley, at gmail.com. Or you can check us out at our website, empoweringseniors.info, or give us a call, 435-512-6406. Let us know what you think about the show. Let us know if there's some different topics you'd like us to address or different services that maybe we haven't addressed yet that you'd like to learn about. We'd love to get that information to you. So please feel free to call us. Okay, well, let's get into talking with our guests today. Let's start with Eric. Eric, you are the owner and the pharmacist out there. Why don't you tell us, first off, where is Reed's located, and then how did you start it up?
Oh, perfect. Thanks. Yeah, so Reed's Pharmacy, we're out in Hiram. We're just right next to the Ridley's grocery store there, just across the street from McDonald's. And we've been serving Cache Valley for a long time. So we actually started back in 1969, and now we moved locations, but we've been that end of the valley, and we've really expanded services, and our whole focus now is just to increase patient outcomes, to help people live better, and to provide a service that we think the valley needs.
Awesome, thanks for that. And Bryce, tell us a little bit about yourself and what your responsibilities are for Reed's.
Well, so my responsibilities, I've been there for a couple years now, and I love it because I love how our focus is on the patient. We put in a lot of different programs that just to serve the community and to serve the individual patients that we have. And my job as a marketer is to help come up with some of those strategies and just get the word out to everyone so that they know all the wonderful services that we do.
Awesome. And I'll just throw in a plug, because as we look for people to be part of our group, to share their information, we're looking for companies. There's lots of good companies around, and certainly the ones in our group aren't the only good companies. But we're looking for companies where they kind of have a mission almost to serve our community, and there's some unique things that they do that really help. And I feel like Reed's Pharmacy is one of those companies that really is out there going the extra mile for people. I guess that being said, Eric, talk about maybe some of the programs that you guys do that make you unique.
Okay, perfect. I'd say first of all, one of the biggest things that we've been able to incorporate since the coronavirus and COVID is we've really had a huge focus on delivering to make it so patients can be comfortable in their own homes. They don't have to go out if they don't want to. And then just with the busyness of life, we make it convenient. So, if you live out in North Logan or, somewhere in Cache Valley, not close to Hiram, we'll bring it right to you. And that's a free service that we do.
Is that a vehicle, or you guys have a car that does that? Or is it mailing? How does that work?
So, yes, we deliver, we drive it. We have delivery drivers that bring it to your house. We also do mailing too. So, but the main focus is getting your med to you quickly.
So do you guys have a service reach for that then? I would guess at some point you would need to mail. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's true. And it is a little bit circumstantial depending on type of medication. But, I mean, we cover, I'd say 90% of Cache Valley. We go out to Smithfield. There's probably areas that are in Cache Valley that extend beyond where we typically deliver. But we actually have people that live in Richmond that work for us. And so we can deliver out there. So we cover pretty much everywhere in Cache Valley, but we help a lot of people outside of Cache Valley too, and it's easy for us to mail to them as well.
Okay.
I mean, one of the best parts about that is if you're going to the doctor and you're not feeling good and you need medication, do you want to make another stop? Just go home, call it in to us, and we'll get it out to you. And that's one of the nicest things that we have going on. It just makes your life so much more convenient and easy.
That's funny because that's one of the things. Our business is home care, and one of the things I see often is people are trying to manage how to get to the store or whatever, and a lot of the times it's trying to manage how to get to pick up the meds, and that really doesn't even need to be the case, right? I mean, how quickly, Bryce, can someone turn a prescription over to you guys and start up with you?
Oh,
if they didn't want to have to go pick it up someplace else.
Oh, it's super easy. Just give us a phone call. Eric is great. He just needs a little bit of information, and we can get it transferred over. We get that from you, and then we talk to your doctor and do all the legwork for you, so it's really simple on your end. Just give us a call. We just need a little information. Again, we talk to the doctor, we talk to the old pharmacy that you're filling with, and then we'll get it out to you.
Eric, is there like a same-day service? Is it next day? What does that look like?
Yeah, absolutely. So, if someone goes to the doctor and they need to be on an antibiotic, maybe some pain medications, that type of thing, we get it out same day, right? Because we know you're not going to be wanting to wait for an antibiotic. Other types of patients that we have routine medications for, right? We have them set up on auto delivery, right? We call them, let them know they're coming, and we bring it. But yeah, our design is to help the patient when they need the medication, not so they're waiting an extra 2 days for it to come in the mail.
Awesome. Hey, we're coming up on our first break here in just a second. Before we go out and do that, I have some more questions that I'd like to ask about the delivery service. But what is the best way to contact you, Bryce? You want to share with us best way to get in touch with Reed's?
Oh, the easiest way is just to give us a phone call. We're always answering our phones. It's really easy, and then we can have that personal touch with you guys. And our phone number is 435-245-DRUG or 245-3784.
Awesome. And hours?
Hours, we're 9 to 6:30 Monday through Friday and 9 to 3 on Saturdays.
Awesome. They can call any of those times and work that up.
Give us a call.
Okay, great. Well, we're going out to our first break here. This is the Senior Moment Show. We're sponsored by the Empowering Seniors Group. Again, we're here today with the representatives from Reed's Pharmacy, and we'll be right back.
Oh, it seems like yesterday I was playing with my kids on the playground.
Seems like yesterday I was building a treehouse in the backyard.
Time goes by too fast, but there is something you can do to ensure you're taken care of down the road. I'm Tracy Ferris with Quality First Insurance. A long-term care insurance policy is something we all need as we get older. If you wait until you need it, you're too late. Let me help you understand the options and benefits of long-term care insurance. Call me today, 435-752-0101.
Are you 55 and older and seeking a healthier, happier life? The Retired and Senior Volunteer Program, RSVP, of Cache and Rich counties may be the perfect opportunity. RSVP connects volunteers age 55 plus with older community members who need increased companionship or a break from their caregiving role. Volunteering has many benefits, including better health, a sense of purpose, and strong relationships. Call 760-4472 to get started. That's 760-4472. Share your time, share your heart. 760-4472.
Is your pharmacy closing? You have a choice of where to transfer to. May we suggest Reed's Pharmacy in Hiram? Reed's Pharmacy was named Best of Northern Utah, Silver Medalist Pharmacy. They have been open for 52 years and offer free prescription delivery to all of Cache Valley. Just stay home and they will bring your prescription to you. Need help remembering to take your meds? They have a free bubble packing service for convenience. For more information, call Reed's Pharmacy today at 245-DRUG.
This is Mark Thurston with White Pine Funeral Services. The best time to plan is when you have time to plan. Having a prearranged funeral gives peace of mind for everyone involved. White Pine will customize your final wishes to fit your needs, from a traditional burial to cremation to a custom headstone. White Pine also accepts prearranged plans from other mortuaries, and we will absorb any transfer or revocation fees. No penalty to you. Visit whitepinefunerals.com or come and see us for more information.
White Pine Funeral Services, here when you need us most.
You have a lot of options when it comes to buying or selling a home. Do you list it online, sell it yourself, or do you have a realtor help? It's a major financial and emotional decision. A realtor is the liaison between buyers and sellers and really helps you navigate complex contracts, deadlines, and disclosures.
Hi, this is Sid Roeder with Achievement Realty.
I work for you to get the best outcome for your situation. Let me earn your trust with a free consultation and a free market analysis. Call me today at 512-6406. Then list it, sell it, and move on.
Welcome back to the Senior Moment Show. If you're just joining us today, we're visiting with Eric Stewart and Bryce Patton. They are both representatives from Reed's Pharmacy. It's a pharmacy out in Hiram. Caddy Corner, whatever that is, from the McDonald's out there, I think, next to, what is that, Ridley's that's out there?
Yeah, that's right. Just right across the street from McDonald's.
Yeah.
Easy to catch us.
So if you're in the south end of the valley, you've probably seen them many times. If you're in the north end, you're probably wondering where that is. But that doesn't matter, does it? Because regardless of where you're located, the service that you provide as far as giving the medication is the same as if somebody's right around the corner. Was that fair to say?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Our whole purpose is to get you your medication, right? And we know we're a little bit distance away, but we're just a phone call away too. And so, I mean, we are designed to get deliveries out to you same day and with top-notch customer service. I mean, we care about people. That's what we do at Reed's Pharmacy. We want to save you money. We want to provide you a service that is above and beyond what you would get anywhere else.
You know, if I were thinking about even looking at a different pharmacy, I think I'd be concerned if I was dealing with several different medications, maybe even with different doctors. That would be a big concern for me to want to switch from somebody I've been used to somebody maybe I wasn't. So Eric, what would you say to me to make me feel more comfortable about that?
You know, I love that question because I get it a lot, and I get it from some of our customers that haven't made the change yet. And the change I'm talking about is we can put you on bubble packs, and we can handle all of that medication change. I mean, it really is as simple as a phone call to your current pharmacy, and if I need to, a phone call to your doctor. And then it's a matter of just reviewing your medications with you to make sure that we get them precisely the way that you need them. Because really, some of our best services are our bubble packing services that just make it so you don't have to sift through bottles. You don't have to worry if you're running out of prescription. I mean, we make it so simple. It's such a great service.
So if I were to call, what would that phone call look like? Do I have to have all the bottles in my hand and tell you everything I got? What do I do? What does it look like?
Well, really, the first thing is on that phone call is we just need a little bit of basic information, and then we go to your pharmacy. We go to the current pharmacy, get all the prescriptions transferred over, and then we typically will have one of our dedicated individuals that does bubble packing go through all your medications to make sure we have them listed and how you want them, what time of day you want them. So it is really a smooth process. It takes very little effort on the part of the customer.
We want to work with you on this. I mean, it's a team effort between you and us and your doctor so that you're getting the best care possible. You know, it's just not like a fast food where you say what you want and it's thrown at you. We want to sit down, go over everything, make sure we're all on the same page, because that's how you get the best care.
You know, I'd like to bring up something that I learned about you guys that I felt like was kind of an above and beyond service, especially as I work with our clients, in that, there are, depending on who you are, some people never take meds, and some people have 10 or 12 different meds and taking them multiple times during the day, and it can be really confusing for them. Not only that, this one's expired. I need to renew this one. I need to, I got to pay attention to all these things that are changing. So if I'm dealing with a lot of different medications, don't you guys get on the phone with the doctor or doctors and get them to all expire at the same time?
Yeah, absolutely. And so that comes through, one of two of our programs. One is the bubble packing, which I mentioned, and the other is med synchronization. And so we are actively looking at these medications before you need them. We know that you're going to be coming up in a week needing all these refills. And so we're calling your doctor ahead of time. We're getting these refills renewed. If there's an issue, then we know it a week to 10 days ahead of time, and we can call you and say, hey, your doctor needs you to make an appointment. And so it's awesome because we don't have patients coming in with a bottle and it's expired medication or there's no refills left. And then it's an issue of, okay, am I going to go without my medication now because I haven't got it renewed? So yeah, we're very, very proactive to make sure you have your medications and you're never without.
So does that look like, maybe once that's working, a once a month delivery or something like that, to where everything's kind of renewing every month, you get a new set? Is that how that works?
Yeah, that's exactly how it works. I mean, we have you set up on a specific date. We call you ahead of time to let you know that we're preparing it and then that it's ready when that day comes. And we'll call you the day that we're delivering it as well. And we have it, so it's a set day every month, so it's no guesswork. It's pretty much automatic.
If I remember right, your bubble packing is dated and has timestamps on it. So if I have multiple medications in the day of the same med, it tells me what time, what day. And a lot of times that's a benefit to another family member that might be coming in to look to see if meds have been taken. Is that true? If something's been missed or too much has been taken?
Yeah, and I would say, 90% of the patients that initially get on bubble packs, it's just for that convenience of knowing that you took a medication, right? Because it's dated, like you said, has the time of day on it. And so if you missed it because it's there still, right? And so there's no guesswork whether, I don't know if I pulled that one from the cupboard or not. I'm not sure if I took it. So it's really about patient safety as well and just making sure that you're getting the medications that you need at the right times.
Right. Yeah, even if I am taking some type of a antibiotic for something, I can never remember if I've taken all the ones I'm supposed to take. And so I don't know if I need the bubble pack, but I might be calling about that. Or my wife will to see if I'm doing it because I don't like to take medications anyway, right? That never happens. People don't like to take their meds.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, we hear that all the time.
Hey, let's talk just real briefly about compounding. I know you guys do that. I don't know if I completely understand all of it. We get a little bit of time for the break, but what's going on there? Yeah,
so compounding is a service where we make customized medication for you. And a lot of times this is medication that's not commercially available. It's medication that you can't get otherwise. So some easy examples are for kids, there's a lot of medications that don't come in a liquid suspension and they can't take pills. And so like a blood pressure medication. So that's an easy one that we can make up in the pharmacy. So it's in a dosage form that can be taken. Some other examples are topical pain creams, hormones. I mean, hormones are such a sensitive play in the body that you have to have the precise dose to make sure it's working for you. And so those doses just aren't available out on the market. And the great thing is we're able to get those to exactly how you need them, and they're very affordable. I mean, that's kind of sometimes a misunderstanding is compounding it's not expensive. It's very affordable. Yeah.
We're headed to the break here in just a second, but that's something I want to come back and ask you guys about. Cause the other thing I'd be wondering about if I were listening is, what's the difference in price that you guys are further out in delivering? That's got to be more, right? And I want to give you guys a chance to answer that. But before we go to break, give us a phone number. Where should they call you, Bryce?
435-245-DRUG or 245-3784.
Awesome. This is the Senior Moment Show. We will be back after these brief messages.
Reed's Pharmacy in Hiram offers free delivery service 5 days a week, Monday through Friday throughout the valley. Just stay home and they will deliver to you. With 25 different suppliers, they won't have the shortage that others might have. Also, with compounding and many other services, they will be able to serve all your needs. In order to stay safe and help slow the spread, please call Reed's Pharmacy in Hiram at 245-DRUG, and they will take care of you.
If you're you're retired or plan to retire soon, will you outlive your money or will your money outlive you? If you don't know the answer, I can help. Hi, I'm Patty Bartholomew, a financial consultant with Parsonex Securities. If you have questions about your financial plan or just need a second opinion, call me today at 435-227-5556.
Investments are not FDIC insured, nor are they deposits of or guaranteed by a bank or any other entity, so they may lose value. Investors should carefully consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the funds. This and other important information is contained in each fund's prospectus and summary prospectus, which can be obtained from a financial professional and should be read carefully before investing. Securities offered through Parsonex Securities, Inc., member FINRA, SIPC, 8310 South Valley Highway, Suite 110, Inglewood, Colorado, 80112-303-662-8700.
Hi, this is Bruce with Comfort Care. One of the ways we help loved ones stay in their home is by assisting with daily tasks. These may include bathing, meal preparation, medication reminders, and housekeeping. We even help with shopping, transportation, and errands. Most of all, we offer a trusted level of care. Let us help you live your best life possible with Comfort Care. This is Bruce, and you can call me at 754-7676. Comfort Care, 754-7676.
Whether you have a small business, large corporation, or sole proprietorship, remember Cook Martin Polson has provided quality accounting services since 1977. At Cook Martin Polson, they believe you've earned it, and they're going to help you keep it. Take a minute right now to call 750-5566. That's 750-5566 to set up your tax appointment and let Cook Martin Polson show you how to keep the money you have earned.
This is Jared Ripplinger with Cook Martin Polson. You've worked hard for your money. Let us help you keep it.
When it comes to successful aging, eating well matters. Staying physically active matters. Getting socially engaged matters. Living alone, aging alone, it's harder to consistently do that. Hi, this is Chris Grohl with Pioneer Valley Lodge, where we make it easier to do those things every day. Our mission at Pioneer Valley Lodge in North Logan is to help seniors live better, age more gracefully, and stay independent for as long as possible. Pioneer Valley Lodge, an independent living community for seniors.
Welcome back to the Senior Moment Show. If you are just joining us today, we're speaking with Eric Stewart and Bryce Patton. They are both with Reed's Pharmacy. We've been talking about the services that they offer. They're out there in wonderful Hiram, Utah, which seems like far away, but it's not. If it's delivered and it just shows up at your door, it doesn't really matter where it comes from, I guess, if you can deliver something within the same day of the order. So that's a great service. But as I hear about that, I just have to wonder how much that's going to cost me. And I'm guessing as people are listening, they're thinking, okay, this sounds great, but if it's going to be more, I'd rather just stick with what I have. How would you answer that, Eric?
Yeah, I've been getting that question a lot because as a lot of people know, the IHC pharmacies in town are both closing. And so we've had a lot of phone calls. And that's a service that has been brought out is that, hey, Reed's delivers, Reed's can bubble pack. And so naturally people are wondering, well, that's got to cost something. And no, we build it in to our services. I mean, it's just what we do. So delivery's free, bubble packs free. Those services, they're just kind of our core values that we want to help people and get meds to you.
So my med costs are basically going to be the same regardless. And I just get these extra services.
Absolutely. Yeah, you won't pay anything different than what you're paying at a previous pharmacy. And I think we have a higher focus, I would dare say, at trying to work with drug companies and getting you rebates, manufacturer coupons to save you as much money as possible. I mean, we realize that patient outcomes is very important to your health, that you're taking medication, and a big part of that is expense. So we can't drive up costs, and you can't be paying a lot, else you're not going to be taking your medication.
So what does that look like with you guys working with the pharmaceutical companies? You just call them up and say, hey, we need you to give us a better price. What is that?
Well, yeah, so a lot of these expensive medications, and that's the focus, obviously, it's all these brand name medications, these insulin products, right, that can be very expensive. And so we work with the drug manufacturer to get this manufacturer discounts, basically. And the whole purpose is to drive the consumer expense down.
Awesome. Eric, I want to ask you a question as the owner, and kind of a visioning question, I guess. We're coming up on the end here in a little bit, but tell me about what the pharmacy means to you and your service to the community. What are you trying to accomplish in your role as owner and pharmacist that's beyond having a business?
Yeah, well, I appreciate that question because it's something I'm passionate about. Mike Conger is the other owner as well. And it's about the community. It's about helping people, relationships. It's about health, right? And creating value for people. And so I always say that, I'm very fortunate to work in the environment I do, because I'm not just counting pills. I'm not just looking at a computer screen. I'm out talking to customers, getting to know them and their lives, and really trying to create value for them and make it so they can be more healthy.
How about you, Bryce? What do you think about that, working out there at Reed's?
Oh, it's been fantastic. I mean, I was blown away when I first got hired on, or when I was actually interviewing. Instead of talking about marketing and all the things I need to be doing, all they talked to me about is how they help their patients. And that right there was like, okay, I could work here, because that's how it is. And as I've been working here, I see that daily. I see the culture that we have in the pharmacy, all the technicians, all the staff that work there, they're all on board. And so when we get a prescription, the staff is looking, hey, how can I help this person the best way possible? So they're looking for those rebates, they're looking for those coupons, they're looking at all the options instead of just trying to get things out the door. So they're really focusing on the patient, and I love it. And it just filters all the way through the whole company and then into our community. As we're able to help people with their health and having better outcomes, everyone's happier, they feel better, and it just shows.
Yeah, we want people to understand how to access pharmaceutical stuff, and Reed's is a great pharmacy. I just want to comment from my experience in working with people. This is a difficult thing, and they don't realize it's difficult because they don't even know that they can get something delivered. And it really is an impact on their family lives, to where a significant portion of their day might be taken in trying to work out medications. And so I just know that what you guys do with the bubble packing and the labeling, especially when dementia is involved and things like that, it just makes a huge difference for the people that are on the meds and for the families that are taking medications. And the fact that you guys can do that and there's no additional charge for it, it's really, really remarkable. Just quickly, how long does it take again? If I wanted to call, give me the number again to call. About how long would it take me to have a phone conversation to get it switched over if I wanted to?
Okay, so the number is 245-DRUG, which is 245-3784. And to that initial conversation, to get the medication switched over, it's literally a minute conversation. I mean, then we'll follow up and make sure that we got everything you need and that, we have it all billed correctly. We go, through all the dot the I's and cross the T's, but the initial conversation is very, very quick and very simple.
Awesome. Okay, magic number 245-DRUG. And the numbers for drug, Bryce?
3784.
See how smart he is? That was a good answer.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Well, thank you both for being here today and sharing information about your company.
No, we appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Awesome. Thanks, Bruce.
Okay. Well, this has been the Senior Moment Show. We are sponsored by the Empowering Seniors Group. Please check us out on empoweringseniors.info or shoot us an email at empoweringseniorscv@gmail.com, where the CV is for Cache Valley. Give us a call, 435-512-6406. Let us know what you think about the show, what topics you'd like us to cover, and we'd love to hear from you. And we will be back next week.